well. You don't deserve to be here, Gia.
You're crazy, Liza!
I'm still trying to be nice to you, so please stop doing this to us.
You two have been the greatest blessing in my life.
Clear the room. Give us space.
I can't handle it! He didn't deserve this! He should still be here! We're missing some pieces from the latest shipment, Kyle. Can you check if they're in the back?
On it, sister. I'll have a look.
Well, look at the little beggar girl pretending to be a businesswoman. You don't deserve to be here, Gia. This company was never meant for someone like you.
Uncle Fred entrusted this business to us. I'm just trying to do what he wants. I know you don't agree, but this is my responsibility now.
Responsibility? You think running this business is about playing dress up? You're just a street rat who got lucky. You don't have the brains or the class to manage a company like this. It's a disgrace that my fiancé left everything on you.
Why have you been upset with me since day one? I haven't done anything to you.
I simply don't like you. Fred only helped you and dressed you up. You don't belong here.
Yeah, it's enough, Miss Liza. We have every right to be here. We're working hard to keep things running just like Uncle Fred would have wanted. If you have a problem with that, you should take it somewhere else.
Oh, wow. Is that how you speak to me just because you're the son? Come on.
Yes, I have every right to speak up because Uncle Fred has entrusted us with this business. We now have the authority to run it. Just so you know, Miss Liza.
Oh, wow. You're acting so entitled now. You two are quite amusing, trying so hard to fit in here.
I'm still trying to be nice to you, so please stop doing this to us.
Kyle's right. Miss Liza, we might not be perfect, but we're learning. This business isn't just about making money, it's about the people Uncle Fred cared for, the workers who depend on us. I'm not going to let you take that away just because you don't think I belong.
This isn't over. Not by a long shot.
Don't let her get to you, Jay. We've got this. Uncle Fred believe in us. We'll make this business thrive, no matter what Liza says.
Thanks, Kyle. I won't let her bring me down. We have a lot of work to do, and I'm not going to let anyone stop us.
All right, let's get back to work. There's still a lot to check in inventory. I don't want to spend the night here.
Good afternoon, Uncle Fred. I brought you some more soup and your medicine.
My daughter always looking after me. Thank you, Jaya.
Here, take your medicine first, then eat a little. How are you feeling today?
A bit tired, but now that you're here, you always brighten up my day.
You should rest more, Uncle Fred. The doctors say it's important for you to take it easy. I can handle things at the business while you recover.
I know, Jay, and you've been doing a wonderful job, but there's something more important I need to discuss with you. It's about Liza.
Liza, she's been difficult, Uncle Fred. She doesn't think we belong here or in the business. She's always telling us that we don't deserve what you've given to us.
I know how Liza can be. She's always been ambitious, sometimes too much for her own good. I hope she'd change, but old habits die hard. She doesn't see what I see in both of you, Jay and Kyle. She doesn't see your heart, your kindness, your strength. That's why I need you to be strong for what I'm about to tell you. These are the papers for the house, the business, and the bank accounts. I've transferred everything into your names. No matter what happens, Jaya, I want you to know that you and Kyle are the ones taking over everything. I trust the both of you to continue what I started, to care for the people at the business and look after the house. Liza may fight you, but these documents make it clear. It's all yours.
Uncle Fred, I don't know what to say. You've done so much for us already. How can we ever repay you for this?
By being the wonderful person you are, by staying true to yourself and continuing to help others, just as you've always done. I believe in you and Kyle. You brought so much joy into my life, more than you can imagine. And this is my way of making sure that you're taken care of, just like you've taken care of me.
I'm deeply grateful for your help when I was in the hospital. I'll never forget it, Uncle Fred. I remember that day vividly. I was in so much pain, barely able to move, and all I could think about was getting help. But no one paid any attention. I was just another beggar to them, someone whose suffering seemed too insignificant to address. It felt like the world had turned its back on me. I was desperate, and it seemed like nobody cared. I was on the edge, not knowing what would happen next. And then he appeared, Mr. Cruz. He walked in and saw me right away. Something in his eyes said he saw more than just a beggar. His presence was like a beacon in that cold, indifferent space. He took charge, making sure I received the care I desperately needed. I remember feeling overwhelmed with gratitude and disbelief. This stranger had stepped into my life and changed everything in an instant. That day was the beginning of a new chapter for me. From being ignored and left in the cold to receiving help from someone who cared. It was the start of a life-changing journey. Mr. Cruz didn't just save me that day. He gave me a future I never thought possible. And so, from that emergency room, everything began to change. It was the start of a new life, filled with hope and possibilities, thanks to one act of unexpected kindness.
Meeting you in the hospital was one of the best things that ever happened to me. Maybe there's a reason we crossed paths. That's why I'm also thankful for the chance to have helped you during that time.
I promise, Uncle Fred, I'll do my best to honor your wishes. I won't let Liza or anyone else take away what you've worked so hard for. I'll protect your legacy.
I know you will, Jaya. I've never doubted you for a moment. Now come on, let's finish this soup. And maybe a little rest. We've had a long day, haven't we?
Good morning, Uncle Fred. Ready to have breakfast in the dining room today?
Yes, my dear. It's been too long since I've sat at the table. A little change of scenery will do me good.
Here, let me give you a hand, Uncle Fred. We want to make sure you're comfortable.
Thank you, Kyle. You've been a great help. Not just to me, but to Jay as well. And I appreciate everything you do for us.
It's my pleasure, Uncle Fred. You've done so much for Jay and me. It's the least I could do to help out.
Maria, could you please bring out the breakfast now?
Of course, Miss Gia. Good morning, Mr. Cruz. How are you feeling today?
Good morning, Maria. I'm feeling much better, thank you. It's nice to be out of my room for a change. This looks wonderful. Thank you, Maria.
Anything for you, Mr. Cruz. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Good morning, everyone. I didn't expect to see you here, Fred. How are you feeling?
Good morning, Liza. Why don't you join us? I was just telling Jay and Kyle how nice it is to be out of my room. Breakfast tastes better when you're not eating alone.
It's good to see you up and about, Fred. I've been spending a lot of time at the warehouse making sure everything is in order. It's a lot of work, but I'm managing.
That's good to hear, Liza. I know the business is in good hands with Kyle and Jay overseeing everything. They've been dedicated and thorough, just like I hoped.
Thank you, Uncle Fred. Kyle and I have been doing our best to keep things running smoothly. The workers are all doing a great job, and the latest orders have been on schedule.
Yes, I've noticed that. But I've also been handling the logistics, tracking inventory, organizing shipments, and negotiating with supplies. It's not easy work, but someone has to do it.
I'm sure you've been busy, Liza. It's good that we all work together to keep the business thriving. It's what family does. Support one another. And Jaya, you've done more than I could have asked. I'm grateful to you both.
Teamwork makes everything better. With all of us putting in the effort, Uncle Fred can focus on getting better without worrying about the business.
Exactly, Kyle. And with such good people around me, I know everything will be just fine. Now let's enjoy this breakfast together. It's moments like these that matter most.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go check on the warehouse. There's a lot to oversee, and I want to make sure everything is running smoothly.
Of course, Liza. Thank you for your hard work. Just remember to take care of yourself, too.
I will, Fred. I'll be back later.
How about we take a walk in the garden, Uncle Fred? It's a beautiful day outside. A little fresh air will do us all good.
That sounds lovely, Jaya. I haven't been out there in a while. Let's go.
So peaceful out here. I always love this garden. It feels like a little piece of paradise.
Uncle Fred, remember the first time you brought me here? I'd never seen anything so beautiful. I was so scared back then, afraid I wouldn't belong in a place like this.
I remember that day, Jaya. You were so quiet and so unsure of yourself, but I saw something special in you. You just needed a chance to show it. And look at you now, confident, strong, running a business. I couldn't be more proud.
Same here, Uncle Fred. If it weren't for you, I don't know where I'd be. Probably still living on the streets, trying to find enough work to get by. You gave us a second chance at life, and we'll always be grateful.
You changed our lives, Uncle Fred. We were just kids trying to survive, and you gave us a home, a family. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. You're like a father to us.
You two have been the greatest blessing in my life. I didn't have children of my own, but I couldn't have asked for any better than you. And I'm just glad I could make a difference.
Uncle Fred, are you okay? doctor, now!
I'm on it.
Please hang on, Uncle Fred. Help is on the way, just breathe. You're going to be okay.
Thank you, both, for being here.
We're always here for you, Uncle Fred. We're not going anywhere.
What happened? How long has he been experiencing these symptoms?
He has a brain tumor. It's been getting worse. He was fine this morning, but then he had a severe headache and collapsed in the garden. His private doctor is Dr. Reynolds. Please, you have to help him.
We'll do everything we can. I'll contact Dr. Reynolds right away. In the meantime, we need to get him stabilized. Please follow me to the waiting area while we take care of him.
I can't believe this is happening. You looked so happy earlier, talking about the garden and how proud he was of you. Now this.
I know. I feel so helpless. I knew this tumor was serious, but I hoped we had more time. What if this is it, Kyle? What if we lose him?
Hey, Jay, we have to stay strong for him. He's been there for us through everything. Now it's our turn to be there for him. We'll get through this, no matter what happens.
Jaya, Kyle, I came as soon as I heard. How are you holding up?
We're scared, Dr. Reynolds. What's happening to him? Is he going to be okay?
I just examined Mr. Cruz. The tumor's grown significantly and it's causing severe pressure on his brain. He's unconscious now and his vital signs are unstable. The truth is, his condition is critical.
How much time does he have?
I'm afraid it's a matter of weeks, maybe days. The cancer's spread and it's destroying his brain cells rapidly. There's nothing more we can do to stop it. I'm so sorry.
This can't be happening. He's been like a father to us. There has to be something we can do.
At this stage, all we can do is keep him comfortable and manage the pain. I know how much he means to you both, and I wish there were better news, but the best thing that you can do now is to be with him, talk to him, and say what you need to say. Make the most of the time you have left together.
We'll be by his side, Dr. Reynolds. We'll make sure he knows how much he's loved.
You're doing the right thing, and I'll be here if you need anything. Take all the time you need with him.
I wish there was something more we could do. The doctor said it's only a matter of time, but I still hope he'll wake up and tell us everything will be okay. He's always been so strong.
I know, Jay. I feel the same way. Uncle Fred has always been a fighter. Maybe, just maybe he'll surprise us and pull through. But even if he doesn't, we need to be here for him. He needs to know more than ever.
I'm scared, Kyle. I don't know what we'll do without him. He's been more than a father to us. He's our guide, our protector. I just want him to wake up and tell us everything will be okay.
I know this is difficult. We're monitoring him closely. His condition is still unstable, but we're doing our best to keep him comfortable. If there's any change, we'll let you know immediately.
Thank you. Please do everything that you can.
Of course you're here, playing the role of the devoted daughter and son. If it wasn't for all the stress you've caused him, maybe he wouldn't be in this state. You think you're so important, but all you've done is make his life harder.
Miss Liza, this isn't helping. Uncle Fred is in critical condition, and all you can do is throw blame around? We have done nothing but take care of him, just like he took care of us. If you can't show some respect for him and for what he wants, then maybe you should leave.
Who do you think you are, Kyle? He is my fiancé. This is my family and my business. You have no right to tell me what to do or say.
Uncle Fred is also our family, and it's going to be our business soon. Uncle Fred took us in. He saw something in us that you clearly can't. All we want is what's best for him. If you love your fiancé as much as you claim, you'd focus on him, not throwing insults.
I just don't want to lose him. He's my fiancé, and I'm scared. I'm scared of what will happen if he's gone. I love him.
We're all scared, Miss Liza. We all love him, and we all want him to get better. Blaming each other won't change anything. We need to be here for him together. That's what he would want. We need to finalize these reports by the end of the day. Double check the figures from the last shipment.
Got it. I'll make sure everything aligns with the inventory records. Jay, we have a problem. I was about to arrange for more supplies, but the budget's been cut significantly. We don't have enough to cover the shipment costs or purchase the additional supplies we need.
What? How much is it?
We're several thousand short. It's going to be tight to manage everything with the reduced funds.
That's going to make things complicated. We'll need to find a way to prioritize the most urgent supplies and possibly renegotiate some of our contracts. Let's draft a revised budget and see where we can make adjustments.
All right, I'll get on it. I'll also see if we can negotiate better terms with our suppliers to stretch the remaining budget. Oh, this can't be right. Why would Liza do this? After everything Uncle Fred has done for her.
We need to take action immediately. We have to report this and make sure things stop now. This is a serious breach of trust.
What do you think you're doing, Gia and Kyle? Who gave you the right to go through these documents? This is none of your business.
It became our business the moment we found out you were stealing from the company. This money was supposed to go towards the next production of clothes. You've been siphoning off funds for yourself. After everything Uncle Fred has done for you, how could you do this?
You have no idea what you're talking about. You're just an ignorant 17-year-old. You think you can just walk in here and accuse me of stealing? You're just a charity case Fred took pity on. If you interfere with my business again, you'll regret it. I can make your life a living nightmare, Gia.
Stop it, Liza. These documents don't lie. We know everything now.
No, Liza. I'm not afraid of you anymore. I've seen your true colors, and I know what you're trying to do. You're only interested in Uncle Fred's money, not his well-being. You don't love him, and you don't love this company. I won't let you ruin everything he built. This company is his legacy, and I'll do whatever it takes to protect it.
Do you really think the two of you can stop me? You're just a child playing grown-up. This is my fiancé's business, and I'll do what I want with it. If you don't back off, you'll find out just how ruthless I can be.
You can threaten us all you want, but we won't back down. Uncle Fred trusted us to take care of this company, and we're not going to let you destroy it. If you keep stealing from the company, we will make sure everyone knows what you've done. You won't get away with this, Liza. Embezzlement can land you in jail, and you know that.
You'll never be able to escape this.
You've just made a very big mistake, Gia and Kyle. Watch your back.
Kyle, Jaya, I'm here to help. What's going on?
Thank you for coming on such short notice. We've discovered something disturbing. Liz has been stealing money from the company. We have the documents to prove it. We confronted her about it, and she's been threatening us.
Yeah, this is quite serious. Liza's actions are not only unethical, but illegal. I assure you, we will take legal action. And with this evidence, we can build a strong case against her. Rest assured, she's gonna be held accountable for everything that she's done.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts. We're worried about what she might do next. She's already made threats, and we're afraid she might try to cause more harm.
I understand your concern. We'll ensure that legal protections are put in place to safeguard you. I'm gonna get started on this immediately and keep you updated on the progress.
Again, thank you, Mr. Roberts.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Cruz is very fortunate to have you. You made a great choice, and I'm keeping him in my prayers for a swift recovery.
Stay out of what doesn't concern you, Gia. If you continue to meddle, you'll regret it. This is your only warning, Liza.
Jay, what's that?
She really won't stop, Kyle. We need to be extra careful, but we can't back down now. Uncle Fred needs us, and we won't let Liza win.
Yes, don't worry, Jay. I'm here to protect you.
Uncle Fred, I want you to know what's happening. Liza, she's been stealing from the company. We found the proof and we're doing everything we can to stop her. We've called the lawyer and he's going to help us. I'm so scared and I need your strength to face all of this. Please, guide me and give me the courage to see through this. You've done so much for me and I don't know what to do without you.
How are you, Jay?
Uncle Fred's condition is worsening. I just wanted to tell him what's happening and ask for his strength.
Don't worry, Jay. Uncle Fred's strong. I'm sure he can hear us and will guide us.
He's not responding. I'm so afraid, Kyle. I don't know what to do if we lost him. Uncle Fred! No, please stay with us! You have to fight! Please! Please don't leave us!
Help! Help us! Please! The heart monitor!
Uncle Fred, you can't go now. You have to stay with us. We need you. Please don't leave us.
Clear the room. Give us space.
I'm so sorry. We did everything we could, but Mr. Cruz has passed away.
This can't be real. I should have done more. He was everything to us.
I understand, Jay. You knew we did everything we could, but we have to accept it now. We need to stay strong and move forward with our lives because that's what Uncle Fred would want.
It hurts so much, Kyle. I can't handle it. He didn't deserve this. He should still be here. I don't know what to do now without him. It's been a month, Uncle Fred. We're still trying to navigate through everything. The business is running well, thanks to your guidance. The case against Liza is progressing, but it's been tough.
We're doing our best to keep things afloat. It's hard without you, but we know you're at peace now. You're not in pain anymore. We're grateful for everything you did for us.
We miss you so much, Uncle Fred. I just hope that wherever you are, you know how much you meant to us. We'll keep fighting for your legacy and make sure that Liza faces the consequences of her actions. We love you.
I did everything I could to prove myself, but I'm still worthless. You never saw me as your fiancé, and now it's all fallen apart. Gia and Kyle came into your life and took everything from me. I did everything for you, and still I'm left with nothing. It's all Gia's fault. She ruined everything. I was supposed to have it all. And now, because of you, I've lost everything. You think you're so high and mighty, but you don't know what it's like to be truly wronged.
Liza, what are you doing?
You think you can take everything away from me and get away with it?
You're crazy, Liza! Kyle! Kyle, help me!
Finally! I've gotten my revenge! You took everything from me, and now I've taken something from you.
You're under arrest for attempted murder and illegal embezzlement. You have the right to remain silent.
Please, we need an ambulance, right away. There's been a shooting at the cemetery. My sister's been shot. We need help now. Hang on, Jay. Help's coming. Please stay with me.
Thank you, brother.
You're gonna be okay. Just hold on, Jay, please.
Kyle, I can't believe Liza would do something like this. I'm so scared.
Don't worry, Jay. Liza's been arrested. The evidence against her's solid. She won't be able to hurt anyone else. The police are handling it, and she'll be held accountable for what she's done.
I hope so. I can't stop thinking about Uncle Fred. He's done so much for us.
I know. Uncle Fred would want us to stay strong. He always believed in us. He believed in doing what's right. Even though he's not here with us anymore, his spirit and his values are guiding us.
I miss him so much. He gave us a chance at a new life, and now it feels like everything's falling apart.
But it's not. We're still here, Jay. We're still fighting. And we have each other. Uncle Fred wouldn't want us to give up. He'd want us to carry on and make sure his legacy lives on.
Do you think Uncle Fred is at peace now, knowing that Liza is finally facing justice?
I believe so. He always stood for justice and fairness. Now that Liz has been arrested, everything he fought for is coming to light. He can rest knowing that we're safe and that the right thing's been done.
Thank you for being here, Kyle. For everything. It means more to me than I can say.
I'm always here for you, Jay. We're in this together, no matter what.
Today is my 18th birthday, and I wanted to celebrate it here, where it all began. Uncle Fred, I owe you for everything. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
We've come a long way, haven't we? I still can't believe how much has changed. Uncle Fred'd be so proud of you, Jay. You turned everything around and made a real difference.
It's been a year since everything happened. Liza is in prison and the business is thriving. It's strange to think about how much has changed. I remember feeling so lost and afraid, but now I feel at peace. Sometimes I still think about those days on the streets, about how impossible it all seemed. I never imagined I'd be standing here, running a successful business and celebrating my 18th birthday in this beautiful home. It feels like a fairy tale come true. Uncle Fred gave me more than just a chance. He gave me hope, purpose, and a family. Even though he's not here with us today, I feel his presence in every corner of this house. His kindness and his wisdom guide me every day. I'm living like a princess now, but not just because of the luxury or the title. It's because of the strength and courage I've found within myself. I've learned that true nobility comes from how we treat each other and how we rise above all challenges. I thank God for everything, every challenge, every triumph. I am nothing without Uncle Fred's guidance and the support of those who have been with me. Today, as I celebrate this special day, I feel a deep sense of gratitude and peace. I know that wherever Uncle Fred is, he is proud of the person I've become. Let's make a toast to Uncle Fred, to new beginnings, and to the future. Here's to everything we've achieved and everything still to come.
To Uncle Fred, and to you, my sister, for all you've accomplished and all the lives you've touched, here's to a bright future.